All right, everybody. It's Monday afternoon. I had a little detour in the morning, and I got a whole bunch of parts in the back here. Some of this is not mine. I think only the grill's not mine, and the rest of it is. So this is the next project for Dano. Had to go check it out with the guy from Double Clutch, and I just can't help myself. So the parts that they were kind of not using on the project and were getting kind of thrown out, I took, because like I said, I can't throw anything out. I can't see this stuff in a dumpster, in the scrap pile. I just can't do it. So, you know, some of the stuff is going to be available. Some of it I know I'll use, but we'll see here. A pair of wide fives. Like I need more wide fives, but you know what? Like I said, I can't help myself. Why do they make these so low? I hit my head on these constantly. Okay. Wide five. Junk tire, but good wheel. Some hubcaps, some drums, some brakes, miscellaneous stuff, water pump, one lonely water pump, some shocks, shock arms, stuff like that, fans, old generator that probably doesn't work, distributor, pedals, you know. So, geez, again. So let's get this unloaded, but then let's actually get to work. I need to make some money, because also tomorrow I'm going to be doing another detour, but that one's going to be fun. There's going to be a lot of cool stuff there. Not that this wasn't fun. Always getting stuff is fun, but speed equipment is a lot more fun than stock stuff. So we'll be doing that tomorrow morning. But yeah, like I said, let's get this unloaded and get working. All right, nice 36 pedals. I think you already peeked in this before. Nothing too groundbreaking there. Distributor, APA style fan. Drip pans. Hubcaps, 36 only front drums, square back spindles, 40 to 48 front drums, not sure exactly, and then we got brakes. So, ooh, relined originals. It says relined right on them, so that's good. You always want the original stuff, they work better. So I got two sets of fronts here. If you see anything, you know, if you see something, say something. That's the axle off a coffee break. Not too much crazy stuff here, but you know, stuff nonetheless. Let's put it away. All right, so the missing space here. I know this looks very funky. Thought this was the only piece you could see. Apparently it's not. Not apparently. It's not. If you get under the dash, you can see it. And we want to eliminate that. So I'm going to have to clamp this up, but essentially this is going to go here, right to that mark. I'll describe that so I got it nice and trimmed up. The middle is going to be like ½ an inch or something like that, and then the edges are going to reach all the way up to that mark. Describe that, cut it, take the primer off of this, weld it on, and that should be it. Obviously got to prime the back side of this because it didn't really get shot that great. I think it got shot on the car, whatever, no big deal. Just primer, so I got to deal with that. Let's get to work. That's a big primer, holy crap. Kind of guess right there where that goes. see. Let's cut this out. See if we're on the money. I guess there's no real point of, you know, of curving this before because I'm cutting it, so I should have just shrunk it before I did this because there's no point. The edges I needed to just to kind of make it sweep up. The rest of it's kind of pointless, but whatever. I did it anyway. Don't regret doing it. Alright. Fucking awesome. Touches the whole way, but blows out the whole way too. It's sweet. Love that. Alright, let's see if this covers the space. If it does, then great. It's all hunky-dory. If it don't, I don't know what I'm at then. So, test fitted. I had to do that outside. He was screaming the whole time, so I didn't record. But it fits. It does look better. I just have to figure out a way. No, I don't have to figure nothing out. I gotta weld inside the crack and then radius it to make it look alright. I think honestly that's gonna be faster than making the whole top again with it curved this way. Because it kind of needs to be curved both ways. Curved this way to hide it and curved that way so you can put some screws in to the top of the wood that this rests up against. It's kind of weird. It kind of needs this lip, but it needs the other one. Needs to, I don't know, complicated piece that you can't make out of one. You almost need to make two. Or I should have made it towards me and then maybe spot welded brackets on the back that you could screw up. Potato, potato. I already did it that way, so I'm just going to add a piece onto the front. Alright, so I don't know if I've said this, but I'm going to go on a limb and say it again. This is unconventional, definitely unconventional. But I'm gonna roll with it because I think it's gonna look good. So this corner here, I'll weld this corner up nice, all that happy horse shit. And you know, metal finishes out nice. That'll be fine. Then where it gets to about here, I'm gonna keep it like that with this little detail. So it rolls under and then it looks like it's butted up against another piece. I think it's gonna look good. I'm confident that that's gonna look good. Like I said, it's unconventional. I wouldn't normally do something like this, but for some reason I think it's gonna look good. I think it's gonna look good. So first off, I'll take these corners, weld them up, grind them up, metal finish them nice, and then flip it like this and just weld all, and I'm gonna do all the way across, you know, all the way. But it should just take a, come on, fusion weld. It should just take a fusion weld to get that whole thing on there. And like, This whole detail up there, you only see it if you stick your head into the car and look underneath the your head is underneath where this, you know, the Roadster dash upper dash rail is, kind of the cowl, because the cowl is like one piece and it wraps around this. You'll only see this corner piece pretty much at this angle right here. You'll only see that much because, you know, this is kind of in the way. You'll see. So when you look under, I think it's going to look like this is just, you know, up against something. Where the cowl wraps around, I think it lands and it goes kind of above this. Not above it, it kind of overlaps. So this would go underneath that piece. So I think it's going to be good. A lot of explaining where I can just like finish it and just show you guys. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to finish it and I'll show you. Again, unconventional. I wouldn't have thought about doing it this way, but I think it's going to look good. No, we can't see much in here, but you gotta do it by hand. That's just loose. This way it's janky. So does this one. Come on, you ain't coming. So I just need to get a corking tool and flatten that out a bit. But other than that, I think it's good. Yeah, right. Okay. Save that for another day. That looks better. That's it. Enough banging at night, and then we can just send some screws to the underneath. Boop, boop. Hold this right where we want it, and that's it. Alright, see how you can't see anything even at this height. I really can't see much of what I did under there. Kind of hides it. I know it's bad lighting, it's getting dark out, and we're under a tent, so maybe get that flashlight again. Maybe you can see it, maybe you can't, but you know, most of the time you won't see any. So if I can't show you, you'll never see it. The end of there, like that. See, all blocked up. That side needs to move a bit, but I might have to drill a couple new holes in the side wood there, but that's it. Gonna have to bend up a funky arm for the cowl vent, but other than that, that's it. That's all that's going on here today on this one. So we got a couple free parts and finished that dash up. So now dash is crossed off the list for good. Next I think we're gonna move on to, what are we gonna move on to? Let's just mount the hood. I should just mount that dang bumper. So that's probably next, to do a little bit of shopping at the steel place, but I don't know if that's gonna be tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna do a little shopping for some speed parts. Might be a little boring, just going and buying parts and loading them and unloading them out of a car. I'll try to get some actual working stuff going on. Who knows? It's a hike away, so it's kind of, might be a day thing. I hope not. Trying to just make it morning, get back for the afternoon, kind of just like I did today, work in the afternoon, but we'll see what happens. All right guys, that's it for this one. I will catch you guys on the next video. Hope you're liking these daily videos. We're trying so hard to get them out. Kelly is doing such a good job editing videos and getting them out most of the time at 12 o'clock. If not, it's my fault because I don't have an intro or I didn't do a thumbnail or whatever. We're working together on this, trying to get the content out for you guys and trying to help the channel grow. Because as you guys know, I want to do this. So I'm trying to make it work. We're trying to make it work. So thank you all to everyone who's watching. I'll catch you on the next one.